This 26 Sports and CCTV high school football presentation is brought to you by Cadillac Casting Incorporated.
All right, everybody, welcome back to the post-game show here from the Veterans Memorial Stadium. Dan Gussert and Bill Dooley. And as the rains are driving down, Dan, why don't you give us a wrap-up of the game?
All right, game started dry. It had kind of rained pretty hard just before the game. Cadillac gets the opening kickoff, marches right down the field with some power running, certainly by Johnston and Barcheski. Tip Baker gets the TD, the final couple-yard run on that. Libby Lloyd toes the extra point, makes it 7-0, just barely 3 minutes into the game. Lewis Richardson returns a kickoff about 35 yards, but unfortunately for Godwin Heights, they fumble shortly thereafterward, way down on the Vikings 16-yard line, recovered by Cole Flint. Vikings fumble right back, and once again they stop Godwin Heights. But eventually Godwin does get on the scoreboard right near the end of the first quarter on a pass from from McDonald to Clark. They are unsuccessful on the point after, and it's 7-6, end of one. Cadillac with the lead. In the second quarter, just dominant offensive line play and power running by the Cadillac varsity team leads to 2 touchdowns. The first one, an 18-yard TD run by Colin Johnston. And Lloyd once again makes the PAT right down the middle, 14-6 Vikings. And then shortly before halftime, on a short run by Tip Baker, the Vikings go up 20-6. Lloyd puts in the extra point, and that's where we were at halftime, 21-6. Unfortunately for the Vikings, that's all they ended up putting into the end zone tonight, and 22 unanswered here in the second half by this Wyoming team. First one, a 35-yard pass from DeMonte Clark, from McDonald.
Yep,
and the 2-point attempt failed. So at that point, it was 21-12. The Vikings get a little stymied and have to punt from deep in their own zone. Wyoming gets the ball at the Viking 33-yard line, but the D holds.
Yeah.
Thought maybe that might be the thing that got the Vikings going in the second half, but it did not. With about 4:15 to go, Clark scores on a 2-yard run. And then he goes up high on a high pass to Nealon for the 2-point conversion. Nealon goes up high for that, what we called it a rebound almost at the time. It makes it 21-20. And then, Vikings get the ball. They get a couple of almost first downs.
Didn't they go for it on fourth? Yes.
That their 36-yard line didn't complete it,
yep.
But the D came up strong.
Right.
Stopped Wyoming on 4 plays. Vikings get the ball back. They're not able to get a first down, but Cole Flint gets a solid punt off, and it goes way down to, 33-yard line with 3:08 to go. And you just saw this slow procession down the field when that point of plays from
there was
Godwin
one big
Heights.
bomb pass.
One big bomb pass, yep. And with about 2:15 to go, Xavion McDonald scoots 22 yards. Clark, on the big play of the 2-point conversion, gets into the end zone, and it's 28-21 at that point. And Cadillac gets a short field because of a not long punt. They get a first down. They get some ball movement going. They get inside the 50-yard line. They get into the Godwin Heights area, but Ivy makes a game-saving interception, if you will, with about a minute and something to play, and that's how it ends, 28-21. Wyoming, Godwin Heights fighting Wolverines with a victory tonight.
Yes, an exciting high school football game, non-conference game. It's last year Cadillac got beat pretty bad, 61-35. They came back, had a chance to win it, but hats off to Coach Kimball and the adjustments he made at halftime. All right, we want to thank our sponsors again. Cadillac Casting was our presenting sponsor. Fox Motors of Cadillac, Cadillac Tire, LC Materials, Doug Glass, and Pizza Plus. Our crew tonight, once again, Wyatt Van Dynen was our director, and Replay Graphics was Isabeau Granados, and our camera was Gabby Long, Aiden Johnson, and Bryce Emery. Thank you very much for the excellent job in the bad weather conditions for our crew. I want to thank Dan Gussert, doing a great job on color tonight, and for all of you out there who turn into the game. Next week, it'll be Cadillac against Gaylord on homecoming, and Manton McBain, another Highland showdown. Once again, our final score here tonight from Veterans Memorial, the Godwin Heights Fighting Wolverines 28 and the Cadillac Vikings 21. Good night, everyone.
Good night, everyone.